Rob Wood here. Earlier this week, we posted an article on testifying in court, which is not something as a cybersecurity professional you may have ever had to actually do, but there's really interesting things that I think we can and should learn from it. However, if you do work in digital forensics or incident response, you may have been in this situation. And so, Frank, who wrote the article, has and is sharing his knowledge with us and experience with us in that regard. Now, one of the things when I read through it was the bit in the article about honesty is the best policy. Now, in this world that we live in these days, there's a lot of influencing and potential stretching and getting people excited and rallied around ideas. And sometimes those things aren't always baked in cold, hard data and facts. And I think depending on the context in which you're communicating within your organization, across organizations, etc., we could use more specificity in our language, in our communication, referencing what things can happen, did happen, can't happen, won't happen. Like being honest and upfront about the limitations of our work or what we did or whatever. That's not a very common thing. People don't oftentimes like to admit when something didn't go their way or they weren't able to get the job fully done and all of that. And that's not even cold, hard, rigid facts. That's just making sure that you're being upfront about what did and did not happen. And I think there's some really important parallels that we can draw from that into all of the other stuff that we do as a discipline when we're working with like stakeholders and trying to get them to collaborate with us or to patch something or whatever it happens to be in that particular moment. Like being more upfront is absolutely a good thing. So if you haven't read it yet, I encourage you to check it out. And thank you so much, everyone. Next week, we're going to be posting an article on how to lead and influence culture change in cybersecurity, and not lead with the big fancy titles, but leading no matter where you are in the cybersecurity organization. So stay tuned for that.